What's up, gang? It's your boy HA, and we're back today with another rebuild. I know it's been a long time coming, and I've been saying it and saying it and saying it, but today's the day we're getting started on a new project. It's sitting here next to me, and it's looking naughty. I purchased this car off Copart like I have all of my other rebuilds. It's a Category S. It's got 10,000 miles in it. Yeah, we're not messing about. We don't buy no big high mileage category stuff. We buy the cream of the cream, the best of the best, and that's why we're Ace Prestige. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, put your post notifications on. Let's smash 600 likes on this video. Let's see how it goes, guys. So today I've got for you a 2016 M4 Competition with the M4 Competition pack wheels, carbon interior, black leather package, Harman Kardon speakers, and in the signature yellow gold BMW M4 colour that people love to see. So without further ado, let's get cracking with a new series. So let's get cracking on the car. This is the first episode of the new rebuild series. I'm going to keep you guys up to date with specific episodes on this car, but I'm also going to integrate some of the rebuild within the Week in My Life series I've also got going as well. This is a Category S vehicle, and it has been damaged in the front end. The bumper's gone, and also if you come around here you can see that this wheel has dropped down. So we have diagnosed the issue, and that is that the shock on this side has been snapped in half. But you guys will be glad to hear that I've actually already bought a new shock, which is in the boot now, which I'm going to get put on this week. Because the car is in such an awkward position at the moment, it's just in between stuff here. It's a bit of not an ideal spot to take today's video, but I had to do it today because we're going to have the shock on soon, which is going to be next stage of the rebuild. So I needed to get all of this done before the car gets moved, basically. So that's where we are with it at the moment. I've got the shock to go on, which will be done later this week. Clearly needs a wing. The bonnet is absolutely fine. If you come and look at this, there is no issues. There's a few scratches down here, but that's nothing that's a big problem to me. The wing mirror is fine. There's been no damage to the windscreen here either, which is a big bonus. And this panel here seems to be okay. This wing mount bracket isn't bent either, which is surprising, because if the wing took a big brunt of the hit, I would expect that wing to have crumpled all the brackets and stuff, but that's good for me. There is one bracket down here which is bent, this one, which is bolted on here and here, so I'm going to order that new bracket from BMW to save the pain. And then if we come and have a closer look down here, you can see that this radiator doesn't seem to have taken much of the damage. It's a little bit wobbly, but the casing for it's broken, so the intakes, I'm going to have to order new ones of those. The horn is broken. All of the brackets for the radiator are broken, but if you look up there, that bracket's not broken, so I might be able to reuse that mount and just change the mounts attached to the wing and the headlight. That's okay. The wiring looms to the headlights seem to be okay. The washer jet pipe obviously broken. What do you expect? But yeah, the radiator is actually a sign in the windscreen that says radiators split and empty, do not drive. I have actually looked under the bonnet and there was some water in there, so we started it up and it sounds unreal. I'm going to start off for you guys in a minute so you can hear what it sounds like. But in terms of damage, the structural damage has occurred to that wheel. That's the problem, so we think we sorted that out. Like the M2, if you haven't watched the M2, I'll put a link to it here, but with the M2, which is a very similar car, the suspension arms were bent in that one, the shock was okay. But one suspension arm was bent and the other one had pulled round. Actually, we only needed to change one suspension arm, but we changed both just to make sure that there was no problems. But with this, I'm not sure if the suspension arms are bent. They might be okay. So what we're planning on doing is putting the shock on and then seeing if the suspension arms need changing as well, because they might just be out of place because the fact the shock is snapped. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. Throwing that one in there again. I only got 10,000 miles on the clock, which is fantastic. So low. So this car is going to sell fantastic when it's done, but obviously we're going to have some fun and drive it around before that. Don't you worry about that, people. We're going to have some fun with this. And then The skirt is okay, and the splitter around there is absolutely fine. There's a small dent in this door, but I have spoken to my guy Rick at the body shop, and he seems to think that that is going to be okay, and that is repairable. So obviously, parts list we're getting is a new wing, maybe some suspension arms, a headlight for the driver's side, full bumper with all the grills, splitters, all of that. And then we're going to need some intakes for that radiator, a new radiator maybe, and some mounting systems for that, and a new washer jet pipe. So not too much really when you think about it. And then if we come around this side, you guys can see that it's absolutely fine around here. The bumper bar, actually, I didn't say it isn't bent at all. So there's no problems with that. So we just need to rebuild whatever's left on this side onto that side, which is really helpful because we've actually got something we can work towards. With the McLaren, we didn't actually know what we were doing, so we just building blind. But with this, because we can see that that side's been not touched and that is all in place perfectly, we have a good reference to work to the other side. So should come together really fast once we've got all the parts. And then that is the brunt of the damage. There's no interior airbag damage at all. I'll take you inside in a second. But them wheels, guys, take a moment to appreciate how much craftsmanship's gone into them. They are unreal. Probably the nicest set of wheels I've seen on a car for a long time. They trump the McLaren, they trump the M2. They pretty much trump everything I've had and driven so far. So big up BMW for designing them, because they are lovely. I think what we're going to do for those is we are going to put a chrome delete on this car, and we're going to black out all the chrome and make them black. Might even change the colour of the calipers as well, because I don't think the blue matches the gold at the moment, but that's all up for debate. But then if you look over here, it's got the carbon spoiler, which is such a nice touch on there. And then, as you say, there's the carbon splitter here, which goes right underneath there, which is proper nice. But the back of that is angry. This car looks angry. This car is meaning business all the time. Oh, and then the roof is fully carbon fibre as well, which is beautiful, beautiful. But let's jump inside and I'll show you what the interior looks like. Actually, I ain't no passenger, I'm going in the driver's seat. Standard BMW key, you can see here. Oh, let's get in, don't want to damage that. Quite muddy. Yeah, so it's quite a nice cockpit when you sit inside. Same steering wheel as the M2. Pretty much feels like the M2, you just got a little bit more space in here. Put that on like that. Let's see what the infotainment system's like. I'll do a full review on that another time. The dash here is the LCI like the M2, pretty much the same dash. Can't remember, I think it's slightly bigger actually than the M2. I think it's got nicer paddles than the M2 though, they're at a better position. Well, is this steering wheel the same? I can't remember, someone tell me in the comments. But yeah, it's got the Harman Kardon speaker system, which is standard with the BMW M4s, I believe, or it is an added extra, somebody tell me in the comments. It's got the full carbon fibre interior, which I definitely know is an added extra. And then I thought there was no cup holders, but voila, there you go, there's the cup holders. Only got one key with this, unfortunately, but there's a wireless charging bit there. And then glove box is empty. Oh, it's got the leather inserts on the doors here, which is quite nice. So that's another bit of a added extra, bit classy. And then I've never actually sat in an M4 before, believe it or not. Of all the cars I've had, I've never sat in one of these. And I only noticed the other day that the seats are actually hollow. Most of you M4 fans will already know that, but I didn't. And I thought it was quite jokes actually. Fair play to BMW, probably saving on the money it's costing them to build the seats, whilst also looking pretty naughty at the same time. But yeah, so all in all, what a fantastic purchase this is, and it's going to be a great series. So guys, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, put your post notifications on, because this is the cheapest BMW M4 competition sold in the UK. Fact. And I know that for a fact because I watch Copart all the time and I know what's going. So if you found one cheaper, let me know. But this is going to be the cheapest road legal M4 competition on the roads of the UK. As I say, just to clarify the mileage, you guys can see it is 10,672. Bosh! What are you saying about that? We don't buy no big damaged mileage cars here. We buy the cream of the cream. Ace Prestige car sales. And if you haven't followed that, go and follow them, because that's where I sell all my cars. The McLaren is going soon. It's up on Auto Trader now, so go and check the advert out. Share it to your friends, because somebody out there might want a pink McLaren. I've had like 4 calls in the first day. It's mental. Let's start her up, and then that's going to be the end of this video. And then I'm going to keep you updated with it. Separate videos and some in a week in my life, so stay tuned and watch all my videos to see how we're getting on with this car, because this ain't going to be a long repair. It's going to be done very, very soon, so you are going to miss out if you don't hit the subscribe button. But let's put it behind it. I'm going to put you guys behind so you can see the exhaust as it starts. So if you're in headphones, watch your ears, because it might get a little bit loud. But I am gonna do a like an interior review of my favourite features and stuff in this, and I'm probably gonna go and get it coded at Redefine to get the Apple CarPlay system on there. So plenty of potential with this car. But yeah, let's hear this bad boy exhaust. We don't mess about on this channel. But yeah, plenty of stuff to do with this. Got to get it repaired before we start modding it and that. I'm actually going to try and buy another M4 because there's a blue one on Copart which looks unreal at the moment. What I like about this one is that they have deleted all the chrome around the door. There's no chrome or nothing, only the wheels, which got to go. It's time to go. They got to go black. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this little video. New series, new beginnings. I know it's been a while, but we're back and we're better than ever. So yes, guys, stick around, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, it's your boy HA.